What's good, KT fam? It's your girl Kiskin. I'm back again with another story time video. I know you guys been waiting so much. I know you guys been waiting so long for me to continue doing my story times, and I have actually 2 story times. Wait, that was 4. 2 story times because these story times are really short. So I just combined both of them together, and as you can tell by the title, you're probably wondering what these stories are referring to. And yes, I did almost die twice. So I'm gonna fill you guys on how I almost died twice, okay? So let's just run it up and get started into this video. Also, like this video right now if you support my grind. Let's get it. Sometimes I don't like using my ring light because I look so dark right now. Let's just get the story started. So the first story is when I almost drowned. This was when I was like maybe in grade 5, and I had a friend who was like way older than me. Let's say she was like 13, and I used to follow her everywhere. Wherever she went, I went. Whatever she ate, I ate. Whatever she didn't like, I didn't like. Even if I liked it, I just didn't eat it because I wanted to be cool just like her. Let's say her name is Nicole. Nicole and I were in daycare. First of all, this daycare is very careless, and you guys will find out why very soon. But it was also fun. Like, it was also lit. Every week we would go on field trips, so it was lit but also careless at the same time. One day we went on a field trip to, I think it was a park or a swimming pool area. I don't remember like exactly where it was, but all I remember is the place with water and sand, and there was lifeguards as well. So basically my friend, the Nicole, she said,
I can swim, can you swim?
and I'm like, yeah, of course I can swim, like who can't? Usually black people, so they say, can't swim. And I was a part of that category at the time. I can swim now, but at the time I was a part of the category and can't swim at all. Which is not true, by the way. Raise your hand if you black and you can swim. She was showing us her tricks and what you can do in water, and swimming, and back crawl and everything, and the front crawl and diving. And then she's like, do you want to see something cool? And I'm like, yeah, let me see something cool. And she's like, okay, let me show you. This girl went backwards in the deep end. Okay, so we're in the shallow end watching her, and like, you know, like when it gets a little lower, so where I stood, where I could still like stand in the water, but she went a little further into the deep, and so when she falls back, she won't hit her head. So she went to the deep end and she went like this. Well, she held her nose and she went. I was looking at her like, whoa, this was so cool. She went down, and like maybe 2 seconds she came back up, and I'm like, whoa, I want to do that. She's like, you should try it. I'm like, okay, if I do this, you promise I'm gonna come back up? She's like, yeah, of course. I'm like, are you sure? She's like, yeah, obviously when you go down you're gonna float back up. And I'm like, okay, this is where my dumb self came. Tried to be cool. So I'm like, all right, you guys watching? You guys watching? Everyone's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I close my nose. I go down. I go down in the deep end, and I'm like, okay, I wasn't thinking like this, but I'm gonna break it down as to what I was thinking, but it was like really fast. So I'm like, okay, I'm in the water now. I'm underwater. This is cool. This is really cool. I can see. I opened my eyes. Now, why am I taking so long to get up? She came up in 5 seconds. I'm still down. It's past 5 seconds and I'm still in the water. I'm like, okay, so when do I go up? 10 seconds go by and I'm like, okay, I feel myself coming up. I'm coming up. And then as soon as I come up, and like my vision's blurred because the water in my eye, I go up, I go back down. I'm like, oh hell no. So now I'm just panicking. I'm like, help. And every time I keep saying help, I go up, down, up, down. I think I went up, down, maybe 10 times altogether. So I'm going, help. And I can't find my friend anywhere. Nicole, where are you at? She's gone. Even my other friends, they're all gone. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? And I'm still going down and up, down and up. And I believe the Spirit of the Lord shifted me from the deep end into the shallow end. Because when I went up, this was like maybe the 20th time, I found myself in the shallow end. I could stand on my feet. I could stand on my feet. I didn't die in the deep end. I was on my feet, on my 2 feet. And I was crying. And this is where the whatless daycare came in, because my mom specifically said Kalia is not allowed to go in the deep end. She can't swim. Why am I in the deep end? Why am I finding myself in the deep end? I don't know if they're still in business, but at the end of the day, they are a good daycare, but at the same time, I could have died. And they're just like, oh, Kalia, what happened? I'm like, I almost drowned it. Yes, I couldn't speak properly. I said I almost drowned it. Not drowned, I almost drowned it, because I was just so overwhelmed and so scared. I was crying. They're like, okay, stay here in the shallow end. I'm like, I'm not touching the water. Are you crazy? I'm staying on the sand. I'm not going back in the water. You got me messed up. Shoot, I almost died. You didn't say stay in the shallow end. Are you crazy? Heck no. And that is a story how I almost died for the first time. I learned a valuable lesson. Do not ever follow your friends. Even if they're doing like something simple that you think you can do but you haven't done it before, don't follow them. Because you might end up, you never know. They might have done it many times and you don't even know. And then when you try it, something happens. So don't follow friends, okay? That's my life lesson for you guys who are watching. Now my final last story is one I almost choked and died. It was Sunday morning, I think. And I was eating breakfast with my sister, my mom, and my dad. I know I had eggs and bacon and bread, I think. I don't know. We're eating, you know, we're just eating like a nice family. And I'm eating and I'm scarfing down my food because, you know, I love my food. And I'm like, it's good. It's good. So I was like, is the food good? I'm like, yes, mom, good. So I'm eating now. Take a bacon. I swallowed the bacon. I think you guys know where this story is getting. So I'm eating. And bacon's going in my throat. And I'm like, and like the way like I was sitting. So this is what I did. I take that dramatic pause and I run straight to the washroom. I was like, you okay? And she followed right after me. And I'm in the washroom, over the toilet, literally going, like literally coughing as much as I can to try and take the bacon that got stuck in my esophagus. Is that what it's called? I don't even know. But like it got stuck there, you know, it went down the wrong tube, the thinner tube. And I'm coughing. I'm like, this is my mom.
Are you okay? What happened? What happened? Why are you coughing? Are you okay?
I'm literally dying. She's getting mad at me because I'm not responding to her because I'm coughing. Let me tell you something. I swear, God was on my side again. He didn't want me dying. I'm coughing still. She started asking me what's wrong. I did one big cough like, and the bacon came out of my esophagus. That sounds weird. Is it esophagus? Came out of my thin tube into the toilet. And it's like, and she's like, oh, you were choking. Why didn't you just say so? Mommy, really? How am I supposed to talk if there's something blocking my airway? I don't understand. So that is one of the reasons why I do not eat bacon no more. So those are the two stories as to how I almost died in my childhood years. Yes. So if you want to hear any more stories, I have a lot of story times. Let me know in the comment section down below. I might do a story time about my dad. Some people have been asking me like, what's your dad or whatever, or where's your dad? So if you really want to know the real story, then let me know in the comment section down below. Also, please like this video. I am trying to come out with content for you guys. Also guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would mean the world to me if you guys subscribe. I'm trying to hit 350. I did not reach my goal, but it's okay. I rather progress slowly than progress fast, because there's more things I can work on, and I actually found some flaws, especially my thumbnails. They're getting from bad to worse, so you know, I have some things to improve on, so that's okay. I'm not like worried about the subscribers. I'm more so worried about the content that I post for the people who are subscribed and who want to see my videos. I just want to thank you guys for always supporting KT during this journey, and I would like to say, KT fam, let's go and continue to grow. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Okay.